Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated.
Good morning from WSFM.
I'm Merrick.
And I'm Peyton.
Did you know today is National Administrative Professionals Day? Today is always celebrated on the Wednesday of the last full week of April. Although it's not observed as much as a public holiday, this day is still important and there is so much to celebrate. Administrative professionals do a lot to keep offices working. Just here at the high school, Miss Miller plans most of our banquets and keeps the school's master calendar, just to name a few things. Miss Green does double duty keeping track of all attendance issues in all athletics. And Miss Moore keeps all guidance records while also handling all fundraising accounts from the school sports, clubs, and activities. And all of those things are just a few of the many things that they do to help the school. This holiday even got its own episode on The Office, so make sure to stop in and thank Miss Miller, Miss Moore, and Miss Green at some point in the day.
There will be a student council meeting after school today in room 201.
Yearbooks are on sale now, but today is the last day.
Attention NHS students. We will be doing our service day on Friday, April 25th. Please meet no later than 12:20 at the main office, and make sure that you've eaten lunch prior to leaving. Please see Miss Fosnat or Senora Miller for questions.
The art club will have a meeting this Friday right after school. All our art club members should plan to attend.
Attention seniors. Maya Tex will be here on Tuesday, April 29th to fit tuxedos for prom during all lunch periods. Please see Zenith Petty or Jonathan Watson for discount coupons.
There will be a WSFM club meeting next Monday, April 28th at 7:10 a.m. in the Mill. All WSFM MAC members, club members, and if you are interested in joining WSFM and reading on the announcements, please be sure to come to this meeting. If you have any questions, please say Caleb Lambert or Mr. Elder.
Attention Barbecue Club members. Our next grilling meeting is this coming Monday, April 28th, immediately after school. You must sign up by the end of the day, Friday. This will be our stuffed burger meeting. If you have any questions, see Mr. Elder in room 118. Barbecue Club, get your license to grill.
Attention, any girl or boy interested in high school golf for the 2025 season, Coach Zavodny will be at the high school this Friday, the 25th, during your lunch period. Please stop in and pick up the paperwork needed for a pass this summer and sign up. And next up will be Elizabeth with the sports.
Good morning, Panther fans. Congratulations to the varsity boys tennis team for beating Norway 5-0 last night. Congratulations also to the boys track team and the baseball and softball teams on their wins against Tuslaw last night. Today, your JV and varsity softball and baseball teams have games against Tuslaw with varsity at home and JV away with all games starting at 5. Tomorrow, your varsity boys tennis team is on the road to take on Theodore Roosevelt High School with matches starting at 4:30. You can check the MHS Panthers Sports Twitter account at AcronMHS Sports to get information on time changes, scores, play highlights, and more. Go Panthers! And now back over to Peyton and Merrick.
Thanks, Elizabeth. Today's lunch is walking tacos with Doritos, refried beans, and choice of fruit. And tomorrow's breakfast will be banana bread, choice of fruit, juice, and milk.
Thank you from WSFM. Signing off.
I'm Peyton.
And I'm Merrick.
Have a great day.